Have you been overwhelmed at work? Anxiety been paralyzing your growth? Well, Pantheria is here to help. Founded by an active military sailor that has struggled with the high demands of military life, Paul Pantera has developed books, motivational content, and relaxing audio to aid in the fight against work burnout and debilitating anxiety. Subscribe to the Pantheria YouTube for a variety of long-form audio experiences from meditation sounds, lo-fi mixes, and ambient noises of all types. They also have a variety of books, brain teasers, puzzle books, self-improvement logs, and much more. Take action now to reduce your stress and improve your existence. Subscribe to the YouTube channel now. youtube.com/PANTHERIA 5182. These are the first steps to changing your life, and let Pantheria be a part of your journey. This episode is brought to you by our Patreon members. Sign up right now, patreon.com/VVC Life. And thank you to all of the patrons that have already signed up and are supporting us right now.
Man,
we started exactly at 8 o'clock. That's lit. I didn't even plan it that way, but I'm so happy that we are here. I got my guy with me, the co-founder. Yo, what's up with your Instagram page? Talking about I'm a contributor, I'm an advisor. Advisor? Is that what
man? Listen, it gets weird, man. So sometimes I be like, yo, I could just put God up there, or I could just list out some of my mini God services. So I try to just give y'all more than just one thing. I try.
Got you. Okay. All right. Well, we got one of the co-founders of the Black Nerd Podcast, my guy, Fame.
Have a good show.
Yeah. And it's your boy JS1. I'm here. Hey, bruh, what you talking about? This is definitely going to be a dope show because this is yo, you and I have been going back and forth via text for like a week, 2 weeks almost, going crazy over non-sports trading cards. And more specifically, you know what I'm saying, our love and obsession with everything comic books, you know what I mean, X-Men, Marvel, Avengers, like DC. We've been on DC, you know what I'm saying? And this is just an extension of that obsession. And then you pile on childhood kind of nostalgia on top of it, and you've got a crack addiction that's going to destroy my life that ain't got nothing to do with alcohol. Facts. So today we are definitely going to be getting deep into the world of non-sports trading cards. I'm all right. So look, I got to get into some history because I need people to understand, you know what I mean? I first of all, I wanted to understand because one of the first questions I had when I was like, we're gonna do a show, I'm like, how far does this go back? Like, how far do trading cards go back? And I thinking the 60s, you know what I mean? Like, the 70s, maybe the 80s.
That's funny. I'll be thinking the 20s because I'll be thinking of baseball, but I know it's probably even further back than that.
It's crazy that you are correct. It goes way further back than all of that. So let me read off the Wikipedia definition. It says non-sports trading cards are a particular kind of collectible card designated as such because trading cards have historically prominently featured athletes from the world of sports as subjects. Non-sports cards are trading cards whose subjects can be virtually anything other than sports themed. Obviously, history. The earliest popular collected versions of most trading cards were issued as premiums in packages of cigarettes well over 100 years ago, while sports figures where most often the subject depicted on the card, usually issued one per pack. A wealth of various subjects from outside the world of sports were additionally featured on cigarette cards. These included people from the world of entertainment, exotic animals, famous places, among various other non sports subjects. Eventually, the cigarette makers ceased issuing cards in their products. Both non sport and sports cards were still sometimes given as a bonus with a stick of gum or along with other food products, including candy and cereal. By the 1950s, both sports and non sports cards have achieved a popularity that allowed them to become the selling point. A piece of gum was still included in most packages of non sports cards up to approximately 1990. At which time gum stopped being included in the packs along with the cards. Very few card issues from the past 20 years have included bubblegum in the packs, making the once common term bubblegum cards a misnomer in the modern day world. Okay. Okay. So and it goes on and on. It says that the non-sports card initially showcased things such as you know what I'm saying, like trains and wacky different packages and stuff like that. And we're gonna get into stuff, but I wanted to also show, so let me take this off the big screen and throw this
Did
up
you
here.
peep that in the corner though? What it was one that just said 1888.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh no, we ain't done yet. We ain't done yet. I saw your boy did some digging when we started talking about doing this show. I did some digging, so I found a website that sells cards that go all the way back to the 1880s through 1960s. So you can get these cards. So this is like a website where you can purchase rare non-sports cards. Yo, like, and it's got everything from birds to, you know, obviously women swimsuits and, you know, General U.S. Grant, all of this, man. Guys smoking and all types of craziness, man. This is different, bro.
Sick.
Super sick. So, with that being said, hey, y'all cannot say that we didn't give y'all a little bit of education. So that is done and over with. So now y'all know. Look, I wanted to
How
give
this
y'all
mic sounding, bro? Because I know you're giving me problems.
Yeah, yeah, it sounded a little windy, like you passed gas, but obviously the gas comes and goes.
I clicked the denoiser. That might stop it.
That's what's up. No, it's perfect now. So, like, for anybody that's going to follow up, you know what I mean? If you actually click on this and you're a non-nerd and you're not into this subculture, even the way, like, now, I don't want you guys to get off the impression that I'm like the leader of this subculture or I'm like some expert. I'm not. I'm just a regular dude. I just like, you know, nerdy stuff. And when I was a kid, I used to collect these. I was not collecting them to make money. I just collected them because I thought they were cool. The packages, when you're a kid and you get, you know, $5 and you can get some cards for 50 cents or 25 cents, you're gonna go nuts. That's just the way the game works. You can't get around it. You're gonna go crazy. So, like, I used to collect them because I loved Marvel. I love these different characters, and I just wanted to have an opportunity to have the art. I love looking at them. I love flipping through. I love taking them to school and showing my homeboys, I got this, you ain't got that. Well, let's trade. What do you have? So that was that. But if I had thought about it over time, which I did, and it still didn't matter, these increased in value. Yes, it's not just baseball cards that increase in value. It's not just basketball or NFL cards. Like these non-sports related cards have value, some going for hundreds of thousands of dollars. You know, and I'm not just talking about Marvel or DC. I'm talking about, I saw Star Trek cards that was getting $300-400. I was seeing rare Dune cards that was getting $200 and $300. So, like, yo, yes, these cards do maintain value. But just like in any other world, there are tons of cards. Some of them have value, some of them don't. Obviously, the more rare the card, the better kept the card is. So if you do a great job maintaining the look of the card, making sure that it doesn't have any creased ends, it doesn't have any scratches or dents or folds in it, is the card. Now, this is something I didn't know about. If the printing on the card is square and straight, because we did not have a lot. Well, I ain't gonna say, even in this modern times, I've gotten business cards printed up and they was crooked and stuff like that. So just imagine, like, these big corporations, they're printing up millions of cards. So sometimes the cards are off center, sometimes they might have a little discoloration, and if those things
Mhm.
happen, the card has less value. So the more, yeah, so the more perfect the card is, the higher the value. So Fame, like, what was the first or your earliest memories of cards? And then, like, what was the first? Do you remember what your first purchase of, like, non sports cards?
I definitely had I believe it was some Archie cards. I
Mm,
believe my first introduction to cards was through Archie.
mm.
Um I do remember getting cards out of a bubblegum pack. Cannot remember what. And I did have baseball cards when I was young, passed on from my grandmother's brothers.
Mhm.
Um, hold on. Is this interrupting? Hold up, Jay.
No, go ahead. Do you think? I'm actually was looking up the Archie trading cards to see if I could pull up anything while I'm here. Images, email sheets. Oh yeah, yeah. So while he's looking that up, let me throw this on the screen.
Oh
So
no,
these,
no. I had my FaceTime still hooked up to my phone.
yeah,
So I'm on the computer. So it was ringing on the computer on my phone at the same time, but I could hear it loud on my on this side. I couldn't do that. But nah, my first joint, yeah, those cards. Those cards right there. They were a few of my first cards right there. And then the first purchase I ever made on cards was most definitely Pokemon. Um, right
mm,
when the original Pokemon Blue came out, I got the cards as well. Um, my mother-in-law, I got all my own stuff when I was a kid, so mostly everything I purchased was, yeah, big boxes of packs, the card sleeves, the card. I went crazy when Pokemon first dropped as a kid, and then I got heavy into Yu-Gi-Oh, and that's a whole nother.
yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah. I wanted to separate a whole separate show just to cover that type of stuff because, like you said, it is so much to it. Like, you can get lost. You can get lost
Yeah,
in that world, man. It's like that's
yeah,
super crazy.
yeah. I'm
So, like,
about to drop this in the chat,
mm,
in a public chat. Because when we talk about thousands of dollars, people don't get it, man. You don't know if you don't $420,000 Charizard sold for.
mm,
Like
that's super crazy.
it's
That's
check
super
that link in the
crazy.
chat, y'all.
I can well, matter of fact, put it in a private chat so I can click on it. And yeah, man, like, if you look at some of these are older cards. Now,
Yeah.
these came out in the 19 this is 1949.
Hey,
Um,
bro,
you know what I mean? These are worth hundreds of dollars.
they look like masters up there, man.
Oh, they probably do. You U.S. military trading cards. Yo, look at this. Now, this blew
What?
my mind. So we're talking about Western movies. They were super popular.
Tales of Wells Fargo,
Right, exactly. These came out
Gunsmoke.
in the 1950s, bruh. You can't tell me these cards ain't worth money. You can't tell me that. Also, these cards, these are different planes that were manufactured by America military. So, I mean, obviously, America's always
Vampires,
been,
Commando.
let me tell people, America is great at subtle indoctrination. Like, they love to sell the military to
Yeah,
especially the kids and very subtle in different ways. So the trading cards became another way for them. They have comic books, the movies. Like, if you think about movies from the 70s and 80s, oh my God, Navy SEALs and Top Gun.
yeah.
These are nothing but big advertisements for the military. So let me get down into the good stuff. Oh my God. So yeah, let me put this up on a big screen. What? Yo, this is insane. I would have never. I'm not saying, I mean, not that I don't believe it, because I remember it being on television. This has made national news before, and if you're just tuning in, you
But wait, yeah,
go
if
ahead.
you're just tuning in, what you saying right down on the screen, this was last year.
Mm, mm,
This
mm, mm.
last year, all right,
Wow.
that
Wow.
is sold for, all right, and it's still gonna be more cards popping up that's gonna go for way higher than this. And that's just the
This
highest Pokemon card. That's it. It's probably, I'm pretty sure we can find. if we Google search right now cards that sold for over $1 million, it's gonna be a card out there.
That's a fact.
Some fanatic.
So, for those that ask the question, do non-sports trading cards have a value? Yes, they have a value. Hell yeah, they sell for tons of money. Is this something that's new? So, like, and I'm the reason why I'm starting with this stuff is because there are going to be a lot of people that are going to come at me, or they're going to have discussions about, well, this is something new, this is a throwaway thing, or it's a fad that only happened, or they just did it for no. Like this stuff has been going on since as we've seen the research in the 1800s. Cards have been a part of our culture. In the packs of cigarettes, you know what I mean? Now to being able to have their own things. So like those are just some small examples of cards. I showed y'all the stuff in the 1940s, the stuff in the 1950s, more stuff in the 1950s, 1960. The Monkeys have their own trading card. They have a U.S. president's trading cards. The Green Hornet has a trading card. Disneyland has trade. Well, I don't. What does Disneyland need to have trading cards for? But hey,
That
you know,
money.
shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? Magnum PI, let's go. You know what I'm saying?
Bubblegum card.
Yes, sir. And who's that in the background? The Hoff. You know what I'm saying? Nobody messes with the Hoff. You know what I mean? His trading cards out there. They have Knight Rider trading cards. The Dukes of Hazzard trading cards. And of course, who could be complete without
the Brady bunch?
A Brady
the
bunch.
Brady bunch.
Super crazy. And then we've got old stuff like these are Dune trading cards. I'm not exactly sure if y'all are familiar with it. It was a popular book at one time. They did a movie based off of the book, and then these are actually clip scenes, images from the film that are put together on the cards. And then of course this is a staple when you're talking about like OG non-sports trading cards. What? Yo, bro, hold up.
Never seen those before, bro. I've never seen those cards before.
No.
I've never seen those cards before.
You are lying.
Never. Have you seen them Pale Kids, man?
Bro,
I never.
Pale Kids? Yo, Garbage Pale Kids were the best. These cards,
I didn't know they had cards.
Thousands of different designs. Thousands. And they've been dropping up. They're still, like, they have a 2023 Garbage Pale Kids trading cards.
Wait a minute, bro.
Been around forever, bro. Some of
the Garbage Pail Kids, kid.
Bruh,
you had the dolls, bro.
Yeah. And to be honest with you, I was more into the cars than I was into anything else. I didn't even know they had anything else. Like I was only on the car. No, I'm dead serious. Like,
he had a bed full of dolls. I see it now.
Whoa, pause. That's super crazy. But you know what I'm saying? I was definitely a super big fan of those trading cards. Honestly, seeing some of them. A lot of them were a little too edgy at certain times, man. Where it was just like, yo, they were doing
that one with homie had all his limbs chopped off just now.
That's a fact. So, so let's go into MASH trading cards. If you know about the TV show from the 70s, Jaws trading cards, Kiss, the rock and roll band, Rocky Horror Picture Show trading cards.
This is the overkill segment.
I told you I had it for you. Elvis has his own trading cards. Yo, now if you look down at the bottom, Grease, and then is that Boogie Nights? What you call it? Charlie's Angels. Space Odyssey, Kojak had his own trading card. Hold on,
somebody was not wasting any opportunity to seize that opportunity on cards.
They're gonna get this money.
Everything comes with a card.
Yo, the Native Americans, obviously Indians. Look, they not only do we steal your land, but we're gonna steal your likeness and make some money off of it. Yo, even if you're a pirate, we're gonna get that money off of you. This is crazy stuff. All right, so we got E.T., Howard the Duck,
specific Bond movies. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. Specific Bond movie. Oh, Moonraker trading cards.
Right, like just
crazy. So Alf. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
The Adventures in Toon World.
That doesn't even make sense, bruh. The Guinness Book of World Records had their own play. Bill and Ted's Most Excellent Adventure. Yo, the Desert Storm, Desert Storm trading cards were definitely one of the wildest. And like I admitted it on. I don't know if if I said it out loud or in public or not, but I used to buy because they used to have a lot of different military vehicles, and they would have the
Ah, yeah,
specs on it and all of that stuff like that. And I thought that was really cool as a kid.
yeah.
I was a huge GI Joe fan, so it's like you give me some military planes or a tank or some big
And
trucks and
then
stuff like
the
that.
info on them too. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
I'd have fell. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, super crazy. Of course, Mask had its own trait. Nightmare on Elm Street had its own.
Bro,
Dragonheart.
the Pee Wee's Playhouse. Mm-mm.
Pee Wee's Playhouse.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I can tell you right now. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
What was the catch line? It's the funny pack. What the five secret word is fun? What? Oh yeah, it all sounds like it's inappropriate. All right, let's see. What else we got? Vintage. All right. You got Pac-Man trading cards.
This is
All right.
ridiculous.
You got Monsters
Rocky
trading.
2.
I told you, bro. I did my research, man. I started pulling out stuff from everywhere. Like, yo, you can look at this for 30 or 40 Moonraker. It's all of this stuff, man. All of these different trading cards. You could pull up stuff from all these different Star Wars and Planet of the
Saturday Night Fever.
Saturday Night Fever. That's the name of the movie.
All
Miss
right.
Pac-Man. All right.
Now
So
it's catching. Now I'm starting to realize what they were doing and why they was doing it.
okay,
With
give me some.
quotes, it had to be literally just to sell you off to the quotes from the movies, and
Mhm,
the cards literally got to be all screenshots, right, of the
mhm,
actual movie. And I
mhm.
doubt they're giving you any facts. I doubt
Hey,
that.
but I feel like if as I feel like this is something to like we need to sucker these kids to get these quarters, nickels, dimes out of them as kids, if I'm a huge fan of something, anything related to it, I can. And that's something that I feel was weird about this time period. When we were kids, we had posters on the walls. We had,
Yep.
we would, it would be cool for us to immerse ourselves into the stuff that we love. But it seemed like the kids nowadays ain't really in it like that. But shout out, here goes another thing from 19. I think this came from 1950 or 1940. All right. So now getting into the modern era, let me make sure I'm going through my rundown properly. Uh so I don't even know if I asked you this already, but my next question is what's your favorite card set that you love? Like whether you own it or not right now. That's not even a thing. And it cannot be Yu-Gi-Oh! And it cannot be Pokemon. Name your favorite non-sports trading card.
Like set of cards.
Yeah.
Um,
Or just because you love the graphics or you love the idea of what they was doing at that year.
it's most definitely going to be the Marvel Masterpiece series.
Mm.
Physically, the signatures, the artwork is beautiful. No matter what year they do it, it's beautiful. But now we're in 2023. Digital is just the way to go. Um, so with digital, mostly every card is animated in some form,
Mm-hmm.
and
I forgot to show this. Look at the Batman trading cards
yo,
and the Beatles and the
the
18.
Beatles. I know that
So-
18. I think I might have seen that 18 one. 18 was too. That was 18. Always been white hot. I'm pretty sure I seen 18 cards and didn't even peep it.
and didn't even
Hmm.
know it. Like that's super crazy. All right,
There they
1994
go. Look at those
there.
cards. Look. Oh my
Yeah, man. Yeah, that pack is $400 right now. We're gonna make
God.
it
It's
happen.
beautiful.
We're gonna have
They
to put our
just
money
beautiful
together.
cards.
Oh yeah,
But
definitely.
yeah, in the digital age where most of the cards being animated, it's a game out called LOR right now. What is
Mhm.
it? I think it's League of Rune. I might be messing up on it, but currently Marvel has a new card game on all streaming platforms. It's called Marvel Snap, and
Yep, yep, yep.
that artwork is that artwork is fire. But yeah, so it's still Marvel and Marvel, physical and digital for me.
I'm not mad at you. I ain't mad at you at all. Like, all right. So for me, my favorite of all time, like, and when I say favorite, it's like it right now. The thing that's like driving me like crazy in a good way is these cards I used to collect as a kid, and I forgot about them for so long. You talking about 30 years of not thinking about something, and then you start seeing these images like this Ghost Rider. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing the images of excuse me, Jean Grey. Like I had this card, I had the Ghost Rider card. So to see these images, it's like, yo, like this, Strong Guy. I didn't even know who
Yep.
Strong Guy was, but I was like, yo, it's a dope piece of art. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
Yes.
to me, these are the greatest time periods of like
Ah,
Marvel.
my favorite
You know,
X-Men.
yeah, man. Like,
Midnight.
whoever did the artwork in this time period, this is the stuff I love the most. This artist that drew these images is what made me fall in
Yep.
love with the X-Men and Marvel. Just how like I don't know if this is like an anime style, but it's like everybody's kind of muscular, everybody's kind of weird and sexy looking, but it's got this. I don't know, man. It's got this really cool thing. Gambit is fire. Everybody has their own distinctive look, but they all kind of like, fit together in a certain vibe. The X-Men designs look really dope and crazy. So even though like everybody's got their own unique outfit, but there's always that little X, circular
Mm-hmm.
X that's and it all fits together. So, like, you know what I mean? Those super things. Yo, when you look at Storm, look at how strong Storm looks. She doesn't look subordinate. She doesn't look like a slave. She's not struggling or dealing with some mental health issues or
Mm-hmm.
woe is me. She was confident. She's powerful. She took charge. Like, yo, every character on here, whether it was Cable, whether it was Colossus, you know what I'm saying? My man in the back, I forgot his name, but like him having the used to
Bishop.
have no, all the way in the back, with the wings. I forgot his
Arch.
name. Arch,
Archangel.
yeah, Archangel. Like he used to have real wings, and then he ripped them off, and they put the metal wings on, and he could like throw these sharp blades at you. All of that stuff, man. That supercharged my childhood. You know what I mean? So like, definitely my the things that I'm super excited about is seeing that type of stuff happen. So all right, I want to play something fun. Of everything you've seen so far, of all of these crazy sets of cards and all these things that we've talked about, what is, in your opinion, is your top 5 worst cards? Oh, sorry. We're going to get to that in a minute. We're going to get to celebrity trading cards. That was a little early of an early giveaway because I'm trying to hurry up and get this done because I know you got to get out of here. But what do you feel like is your top 5? Like, what is, worse
That I've seen so far.
that you've seen on the screen that you're like, man, why did they do this? This is so unnecessary.
Definitely the James Bond separation of each show or movie rather. That's
Oh,
definitely going to
definitely
take number one. I think that's crazy to be doing it like that.
agreed.
The Guinness World Book of Records. As cool as I think it is, until I see a card, I know how trash that could possibly actually be.
That's a fact.
Um, and then it would have to be all of the TV shows that just do not need cards.
Yeah, like Kung Fu. What does Kung Fu need
listen.
its own cards?
I'm a buy a pack of Kung Fu to open it and just see if it's Kung Fu moves or they naming some fake Kung Fu teachers and masters. Like, all right. And Brady Bunch, top the cake. Number one. Brady Bunch do not need cards. They
That
not.
is
Imagine opening up a pack of cards and you get Marsha,
that is a disrespectful. That is I don't even want to see nothing like that. That you know how ridiculous that is. I would never want to see that.
You'd be like, yo, is this April Fool's?
It's
Oh,
definitely
hell no.
You know what I'm saying? Oops, my bad. All right, so I got my list. And I got a few other ones I'm gonna throw up on the screen. That I couldn't download, but like, you know what I'm saying, Nintendo have their own game packs. So they had Zelda, they had Mario, but so like you could get Nintendo packs instead of just they had Mario Brothers packs that just had Mario Brothers characters, but then they had Nintendo packs and they had Zelda packs. So like you could get variations of it. So let me kind of run y'all through some of these. But my top 5 is as follows. Because I wrote mine down. RoboCop, which I'm about to throw up on the screen. Why do we need RoboCop playing cards? I'll never understand that. You will never convince me that there was ever a time where I needed a RoboCop trading cards. What's the next one on the list? Terminator. Why do we need Terminator trading cards? What does that have to do with anything? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
What?
thinking like, where's the lore? If trading cards was about the lore of these shows and movies,
Mm-hmm.
fire, masterpiece. I need it, even if it's dumb. I just need it because I know there's more lore inside of on the cards. But if it's not, it's just RoboCop firearm.
Right. So
Yo,
you had fright flicks. I don't even know what that is, but all right, there you go. Like for like horror trading cards. You know what I mean?
I think AB like that.
Are you like that?
I think AB like that right there.
Oh yeah, pretty much. Let's see. Alf. Alf, the TV show. Alf had his own trading cards.
Yeah.
Why did Alf need trading cards? Alf didn't need no trading cards. Like it was so not necessary. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I'm just showing y'all all of these cool different
Let,
designs.
let me tell y'all something. So far, if y'all been paying attention, just look at the people responsible for a lot of this stuff. Because
Mm-hmm.
Tops is outrageous. There's
Yo,
a lot of car companies, but Tops and Upper Deck, they are outrageous from what I've
yeah,
been looking at. Like,
yeah, yeah, definitely. You are definitely right. Like they are pretty much the. Yo, did I just see a Ghostbusters? Yo, did I just see a Threes Company?
no, you didn't see that.
Why did we need to
Bro, that's a
see?
three. That's a
What is
yo,
this?
yo.
What is this? Lost Legend Dinosaurs movie. Why did they need trading cards, brother? Why? They didn't need no trading cards. They was fine just the way they were. This is so insane. It's so
Dang, we
insane.
got dinosaurs. Make some cards.
Make some cards. Oh my god. So yeah. So for all of those people that love that. Oh, wait a minute. I think what's my last ones? Growing Pains and Three Company. So my top 5 is RoboCop, Terminator, Alf, Growing Pains, and Three's Company. Not the shows themselves or the movies themselves. It's just the trading cards. We didn't
They got
need
the
trading
cards.
cards for those. Why did I need Three's Company's trading cards?
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy them just so I can put them on the show. But other than that, I'm never gonna. It'd be
You
tough for
said
me.
it right there. That takes the cake away. The
I'd be
I
hard to
digress.
find a date that would be like I could be like, yeah, Three's Company, and they would be like, oh yeah, I remember that. And if they are, they super old. I probably shouldn't be dating them. So anyway,
Sound
let
like
me
some good Thanksgiving every day, but you're probably right though.
Oh my god. So before we get up out of here, I have to. So my question came down to where do we find trading cards?
Oh
Because
shit.
these spots are just not lit like they used to be. They don't have comic book stores and baseball card stores anymore. So I started digging around, and this is what I found. I found out that they have like conventions. I was like, who was doing conventions? But I found out they have conventions. So let me throw this up on the screen. So shout out to Philly. So not only can you go down there and get a cheesesteak sub, you could probably get shot at.
Oh,
You know, you see Meek Mills driving around on bikes, but you can also get you right in the middle of some great non-sports card shows. Philly's non-sports card show, and it starts on May the 20th through the 21st. It's $12 to get in.
check my calendar.
And then they got a bunch of different traders. They got a bunch of different things going on. So they was like, yo, they list the people that are gonna be showing products. It's gotta be goddamn 50, 60 people up on, excuse me. Let me stop cursing. Yo, shout out to all of the card dealers that are gonna be there. Sheesh. So manufacturers, publishers, and service. So they got Rittenhouse is going to be there.
Oh,
Scott Russell. They got Sidekick that's going to be there, and they even got some card artists that are going to be there. So like you know what I'm saying. Hopefully, if me and Fame can get some free time, we would definitely. I want to take the cameras up. I want to take
yeah, I want to
microphones
go.
up. I want to go nuts there. I think this is a great opportunity. And
Mm-hmm.
if you don't believe it, there are actually 2 more conventions. I won't put them up on the screen, but I will say they have a in New Jersey. They have a trading card convention called hold on, let me put this up because I don't remember all the details. but I can definitely throw it. And why not? I'll throw it up on the screen. No big deal. So it's called the Veteri Productions Trading Card Expo, Sunday, June the 4th. And then they do another one September the 3rd, where you can go. They've got tons of vendor spaces, trading card expo, once again, other places. And then there's
It's
actually
all day. Okay, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Whoa,
yeah,
no. What was that? It said 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. on my geeking. It wasn't an hour, right? Oh, early bird. Okay. 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. 5 hours. Cool.
yeah, it's 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Yep. So
Where you see 9 p.m.? No, that's 8 a.m. That early bird is 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. $8, and then regular admission is 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. $5.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, but we under 8, so we free.
Oh yeah, I ain't even know that. I ain't know that. So those are different places you can go. But before we get out of here, this is the last thing. They once again, me and Fame, as we are going through all of this. Oh yeah, let me show you this. I forgot about that. Indiana Jones, baby.
look at little Mr. Ford with the slight beard. Hey, I want that car.
Did you just refer to him as Mr. Ford? I need you to calm down, sir. So we started talking about, why don't they have cards when we get all of the artists together and have all of the rappers and the singers, and then we have trading cards for them? We thought we had invented something new. We thought
that was like a year and some change ago.
Yeah, man. But guess what? Oh man, MTV Raps beat us to it.
And look how fire those cards look.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Could you imagine them joints in foil?
Man, super crazy. And I got more. Queen Latifah. You know what I'm saying?
DMX one. They better have it.
Oh man, let me keep looking. But I saw one that had Biggie on it, but I think that somebody took a graphic, and then kind of like just put him on it. That's the box for so this is a pro set. It's not with Yo MTV had their own set. You had music Curie that did the pro set superstars, and they had pop stars from different places. And then hold on, I'm trying to see if I can pull up something else. And then there was one more that I didn't put on this daggone list. Dang, I'm tripping right now. So there's another one called Rap something. Hold on, let me pull it up because I know it's here.
Flavor
Flav. All right, here it is. It's called the Rap Pack. And I was like, I've never seen this before, ever a day in my life. The Rap Pack. It had Kid and Play, Father MC, Salt and Pepper, Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying?
It was sold in New York. That's why.
Shoosh. Man.
Probably heavy.
Super heavy.
I gotta ask my uncles if they ever got any of those and seen them. I need to know now.
All right, so here's all of the artists that had images inside of the Rap Pack. Too Black, Too Strong, the 2 Live Crew, Above the Law, Audio 2, Betty Boo, Booyah Tribe. Wow, the Booyah Tribe had a card. CPO, The Boys, Candyman, Chub Rock, Cool C, Criminal Nation, D Nice, The DOC, Dana Dane, DJ Quick, Red Alert, Dr. Ice, Easy E. Now the more I say it, the more I'm like, I need to get this. That's a lot. And I'm nowhere near even close to halfway through the list. We are talking about some of the biggest names and some of the most legendary underground names in hip hop. That's crazy, man. Shout out to them.
I was just looking for Milli Vanilli.
Yo, if you don't get out of here.
I ain't see Hammer either, though.
You ain't see who?
I ain't see Hammer either.
You tripping. Hammer was all over. You know what? Let me see. Let me see if MC because and let me tell you, all of the rest of them, they all had mad MC Hammer. And I ain't talking about like one picture of MC Hammer. It might have been 5 or 10 different pictures of MC Hammer or whatever. So so they got MC Light, MC Peaches. Yep, they don't have MC Hammer on this one. It might have been before the time that he got released. So like that looks
like because they had Eazy-E, NWA, DOC. Nah, it was that time, but once Hammer, I'm pretty sure Hammer seen that pack and then he invested into the other companies.
Let's clarify. Easy E and NWA was late 80s. MC Hammer didn't drop until 92, 93. It was like the early 90s. He wasn't an 80s product. So, like, if
Okay.
this was to come around the late 80s, even if it might have dropped. Think about it. If it dropped
Like you
91,
said, it could have been
90,
early 90s.
yeah, they
Okay.
could have been producing it, back in the
I'm pretty
in
sure
late
that was 92. Yeah.
something like that. So, but like, shout out to them, man. That was super crazy. Is there anything else you want to throw in here? Because I feel like I've covered my whole rundown. I want everybody to I don't want you to feel like I'm ignoring you or not putting in your piece of greatness here.
Oh, I kind of spilled with that with the digital. But I need a piece. I need a piece to show because it's not the same without me showing what the digital art is doing on screen. Like the card game collection and everything is
You gotta
in
teach me how
video
to play
games,
this game,
everything,
bro.
bro.
You gotta teach me how to play this game because at the end of the day, I'm gonna whoop your ass regardless. Let me tell you something. I haven't even played the game yet, but I know I'm smashing. I'm good. I'm that good at games. So like, you don't want that smoke with me. So like, don't give me the straight face. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that smoke. You know what I'm saying? I'll bust your head. Like, can you go against people or do you just play by yourself towards the so you can actually play against people?
We could live stream it.
Oh, let's go. Wait a minute. How we going to live stream it? Well, I'm going to have to connect my phone.
Yeah, and then parallel show your screen share. I believe we can do that on here.
I think we might be able to do it. Yeah, all I got. I mean, if I know if I can create a window on my desktop with the screen, then I know this will pick it up. That's no problem.
Yep.
We can definitely record you losing one good time for the squad. You feel me? And then like that way, you feel?
I'll take an L for some change.
But
I don't take L's.
that being said, we're gonna do this once a month. The next time we come next month, we will have Deuce boxes. That's gonna be a box that he's gonna buy, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna have probably like 3 or 4 boxes by next month.
I'm gonna say you gonna be like, Fame, what is that? I'm like, I had to get them.
Yeah. I'm actually in a bidding war right now for one of the Uncanny Marvel boxes for way less than the regular price.
How that's going right now? It ain't pop up on you?
I'm winning. Yeah, it's at like 160 now versus the 200.
Think about it. You said you ain't gonna take no L's. I might get in this bed.
Pause.
No, that might be petty as heck. I said bed, not bed. Wait a minute, sir.
Yo, no. You don't take no L's.
B-I-D.
Bed, like, whoa, buddy. Whoa. Yeah.
Not the dynamite.
So with that being said, we up out of here. We're gonna check y'all next month. Actually, I mean, we're gonna check y'all Wednesday. It's Mondays, the Monday show. Don't forget to tap in on Wednesday at 8 p.m. and then again on Sundays at 6 p.m. Black Nerd Podcast. The whole team gonna be on deck. Me and Fame coming back. We're gonna have a whole bunch of cards. We're gonna do that once a month. And my man AB just showed me the order. So he just ordered his books. The RPG is about to come up. We about to do Cyberpunk. Y'all see it behind me. This behind me. The book is right here. It's going down. So Black Nerd is taking over for the whole 2023. And I just another email with a BlurCon. I'm gonna have to punch this dude in the face, man. I don't know who this guy is running it, but he just don't seem to be hitting people back. But he don't understand.
He ready to text you after this one. I see your video.
Yeah, you know how they start. You know exactly how they talk. I see your little video. Nobody wants to hear. It's all good. I'm gonna buy a ticket. I'm gonna be down there regardless. So either I'm gonna have a booth or I'm gonna have a ticket and we're gonna turn up. Oh, and next Wednesday we have one of the beautiful, really super popular cosplay ladies coming on the show. I forgot her name off the top of my head, but I'll have all the information for y'all Wednesday. So we got special guests coming up. I got like 3 different super beautiful, hot cosplay ladies coming. You know what I mean? I got to, we got to turn up, man.
So how do you segue from that? Just bring a hot rag?
Well, so yeah. Man, that's crazy what you just did there, buddy. Oh, buddy.
So make sure y'all tune in because it's about to be turned up this summer. We making it hot. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna keep y'all tuned in. And yeah, the beach party. Make sure y'all join us August 6th. We taking over Sandy Point Beach. I'm about to say, I get music, food, games, prizes, and good vibes. That's all we be giving out. You got the deck.
Yeah. Most definitely. And make sure, you know what I mean, TOV Publishing, you know what I'm saying? That Champagne Be More. Support what she got going on. She got tons of books, good pricing. Go catch them now. And then, of course, August 16th annual crab feast is popping off. We got pork chop in the building. You know what I'm saying? We got our man DJ POP. We gonna be lit. So with that being said, it's time to get up out of here. We gonna check y'all out on Wednesday. It's the Black Nerd Podcast. That's Fame. Wait a minute, that's Fame. And I'm JS1, and we out. Hey, it's the Black Nerds Podcast.